Good morning, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. It is Monday morning, and it feels not very Christmassy around here, which sucks. Like, today is the 9th, December 9th, and I still haven't put up a single decoration. As a matter of fact, we still have our Thanksgiving window clings up, and I tried looking for my Christmas window clings earlier today, but I can't find them in the closet where I typically keep all my decorations. So I don't know what's going on with that. I also mentioned in the last vlog episode, which I'll post up here, that we have been trying to get rid of our very, very large spinning swivel lounge chair for literally months, but we need to coordinate with somebody that owns a truck so that we could actually get it out of here, and we've not been able to do that. People keep kind of falling through and leaving us in a lurch here, and until that goes, we don't have space in the living room for the Christmas tree. So I'm hoping that in this episode at some point we're able to handle the chair at least, so that maybe this weekend we can finally go get our tree. But yeah, it feels like the month is just flying by and we're still without any sort of Christmas cheer, and that's no good. Obviously, we can't have that. These are like the least Vlogmas vlogs to ever Vlogmas, because I am in fact doing Vlogmas, but it hasn't really been very holiday content. Not to say Vlogmas in general hasn't been. I've been putting out recipes left and right for holiday cookies, and I did my annual kiddo gift guide as well. But as far as like decorating and holiday activities and things like that, not gonna lie, we've been more than a little light on that this year. And it's not just a matter of like creating content, it's a matter of I need these activities and this decor, etc., to refill the serotonin tank in my brain just to carry me through to next year. And my stores are seriously depleted, so we gotta do something, because time is drawing to a close for the opportunities to make this work, and we ain't there yet. So it is Monday. We have 3 therapies scheduled. We have 2 teletherapies and then 1 in person, which obviously means that at least part of my day is going to be dedicated to tidying up around the house. Although I did spend all weekend purging, like throwing stuff out, decluttering stuff, etc. So honestly, I really just have to like pick up a couple little like books and stuff from kiddo since last night and send the Roomba off, and pretty much the house is ready to go for therapy. No big deal there. But yeah, oh, I also have in this episode my follow-up with the ENT. My hearing is probably at about 90% now. There's some like, I guess it's like pressure or something doesn't feel 100% correct in my right ear, my left ear, but I feel like my hearing is pretty much back to normal. So I guess we'll find out tomorrow what the actual state of things are. But for certain, I'm feeling far better than I was a week ago. Thank goodness. So that's something that I guess we can look forward to in this episode. But yeah, for right now, let me start kiddo's breakfast. He's still asleep, but we have to start therapy in a little over an hour, and I don't want myself to be the reason that we're late. So, happy Monday. Hey my friends, it is Tuesday afternoon. I have not had a minute to vlog until just now because I actually overslept in such a hardcore way this morning that I almost missed my ENT appointment. Again, the insomnia has been out of control for the last week or so, and I was not like getting ready to go to bed until almost 2 a.m. So I thought to myself, my appointment is not until 11:45. Surely kiddo's not going to let me sleep past like 9. So I'm just not going to turn on my alarm tomorrow morning, and I'll let kiddo wake me when he wakes me, and I'll start my morning at that point, because whatever time he wakes me up, I'll have plenty of time to like get us settled with breakfast and dressed and like head out to the appointment, etc. So that's exactly what I did, and it was 10:22 before I woke up of my own accord, because kiddo kept sleeping until like 10:45. So I did a double take actually. When I woke up, I looked at my phone, I saw 10:22 and I went and jumped, leapt out of bed. Immediately called my husband, who had already called me 4 times, and my phone was on do not disturb, so I didn't realize he'd been calling me. Yeah, I called him and I said, oh my gosh, my appointment is in like just over an hour. I just woke up. I can't believe I've overslept this much. I'm gonna throw breakfast together for him real fast. I'm not even gonna bother eating. I'm gonna get us both ready and we gotta go. So by an absolute miracle, we arrived at the appointment with literally like 8 minutes to spare, which as far as I'm concerned is late, but luckily they did not mind at all. So because it was a different location, same doctor, but she works out of 2 different offices, this office is always way more chill. I walked into the waiting room and it was literally empty. Nobody else in there but me. And by the time I sent my husband a text, hey, I just got here and this place is empty, they called me in. And no sooner did they finish taking my vitals that the doctor was like, hey, you're here, come on into the exam room. So she checked me out. She said the infection is completely clear. I'm still kind of feeling, I feel like fullness in my ear is probably the best way I could describe it, because it's not pain, it's not even discomfort, maybe pressure, I don't know, but it definitely does not feel 100%. But she checked me out and she was like, this is perfect. Your ear is completely healed, completely healthy, which is wild considering that we didn't even medicate it this week. Like, I was literally just trying to let your eardrum recover so that we could medicate you this week. But everything looks fine. So this is what we're gonna do. I don't even know, she told me the name of it, but it was like a really long scientific name that I did not commit to memory. But she's like, there's this powder that we have that this thing gets rid of everything. It's got some antibiotic in it, it's got some steroid in it, it's got a little bit of everything, but we literally just go poof, poof, poof in your ear with the powder, and if there's anything left of the infection, it's going to clear it. And this way you don't have to take oral antibiotics. It's not going to take several days worth of treatment. It's literally a one and done. I'm going to do it right now, and then you're out of here. And you should be good. Keep doing the cotton balls and the Vaseline and what have you whenever you shower, because it helped, right? Obviously. Like, I didn't expect it to work as well as it did, but it helped. So let's keep that going. And we'll eventually follow up. Obviously, if you lose your hearing again, or if you otherwise start to feel pain or something feels off, call me and we'll, schedule a follow-up sooner. But you're good. Like, I feel good releasing you from my care at this point for this particular infection and not worrying that it's going to come back or that I have to see you again anytime soon. So that's what we did. So I am healed. I am cured. I have instructions on how to keep it from happening again. And yeah. So all's well that ends well, I guess. We came home, I got the house tidy, I did laundry, like I did all the household things that I wanted to do today. And kiddo just finished his in-person therapy, which also went fine. So all in all, considering how frantic the day began, everything worked out great. So that's been my Tuesday. For the rest of the day, I do have to fold the laundry that I've done and put it away. And I wanted to do a couple of social media posts because I'm kind of behind on that as far as Vlogmas. I've been putting out a video every single day, but I've kind of been running out of time in my day to tell people about it on Instagram, etc. So I'm going to do some of that and, dinner, dishes, that sort of thing. But everything's worked out. Everything that I needed to do today got done. Somehow and with minimal stress, all things considered. So I think I'm actually gonna get a workout in now before hubby gets home, and then I'll start doing all the household things that I want to do. But yeah, overall a good day and really good news from the ENT. I'm very happy to hear that finally this is cleared up, and not on its own, because it's definitely been a few different interventions that we've had to do, but we weren't expecting it to clear up just with rest, and that's exactly what ended up happening. So I'm very pleased with that. So that's my Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, I guess. Hello my friends, it is Wednesday morning and I am so beat. I mentioned, I think in the last episode, or maybe it was earlier in this one, that it's been a long time since kiddo's woken up early. And I might have jinxed myself. He didn't wake up super early, well, backtrack. He woke me up at 6. I don't know when he woke up. So let's assume it was some point in the 5 o'clock hour. So yeah, I guess he did wake up at 5 a.m. What was extra surprising about that is that he didn't get to sleep until like 1 a.m. So he actually got very little sleep. I didn't get to bed until 2 a.m. Just past 2 a.m. maybe. So we're all tired today. But it's my day off from therapy. And so I had already decided that today was going to be a marathon recording day. I am recording 4 videos today. One of them is already complete. The other 3 are happening very soon. I've already set up for them. I just need to actually get to recording. So exhausted as I am determined to finish all of the VLOGMAS videos today, besides the actual vlogs, of course, because those have to happen in real time. But I had 4 videos that I still had to, that I guess could be pre-recorded, for lack of a better word, because they're like recipes and hauls and things like that. So that's happening today. It's in progress. It's already begun. I also wanted to address something that I'm just gonna like throw it out there in general. And I feel like I'm not alone in this, so I am only speaking for myself. But if there's any doubt, feel free to apply this to your favorite cooking, especially creator. A lot of times, not a lot of times, but it happens occasionally where I'll get a comment on one of my cooking videos, one of my recipes, saying, hey, this is great. Where's the written version? Or is there a written version so that it's easier for me, or whatever. And here's the thing about that. You know how, you go to a store, you buy this really cute sweater, what have you, then you go out somewhere, you're wearing the sweater, and you see that somebody else is wearing it too, and you think, oh, she stole my look. She didn't steal your look. She had no idea you were wearing that. She wasn't intending to show up somewhere where somebody else was wearing the same thing as her. She's probably thinking the same thing you are. But what happened is that store, in a crazy bid to turn a profit, made more of an item and sold it because they want people to come back and buy the thing and make them money, make it worth their while for having designed it, for having produced it, for having advertised it. And so that's what happened here. Sort of, you could apply the same logic to a cooking video. In particular, a cooking video of mine where typically I'm finding recipes that are regular ingredients, and I'm having to do the guesswork, or the math, the experimenting, if you will, to try to adapt it to make it allergy friendly. I could write it out for you, but then what incentive do you have to watch my video? And you see, the only way that I make money off of my channel is if you watch my videos. So I'm not trying to make it harder for you intentionally. However, in a sick, twisted, crazy plan to make my experimenting, my time, my effort editing, my effort adapting the recipe, the money I put into ingredients, etc., worth my while, it behooves me to have you watch my video. Hey, if you have to watch it a couple times because you missed something and you want to write it down, all the better for me. But again, if I were to make it so easy for you to make the recipe that you don't even have to watch my video, then I've done all this work for free. And then what was the point for me, right? Like, I could have just adapted the recipe here at home and said, oh wow, this is a great recipe, I'm going to keep it for always, and never shared it with you. But I went through the effort of sharing it with you in hopes that it would be worth my while. And so that's why typically I will not write out my recipes for you, especially if I went through the trouble of adapting them, because in order for this back and forth to work, you need to watch my video. Otherwise, what am I even doing here? So that's that. And again, that maybe sounds a little like, oh my gosh, so you're not doing it for the love of the game? everybody has jobs. Some people are lucky enough to love their jobs. But if they weren't getting paid for it, they probably wouldn't show up. That's just a matter of fact. Same thing is happening right here. So that's it as far as today's Keeping It Real. Like I said, the whole day is basically going to be recording, editing. If I manage to get some stuff done around the house, great, but that's really not my priority today. Just kind of doing channel things, and wherever I get breaks, I'm watching some ER because that's my life now. I'm actually on episode 17 of season 3 right now. So I'm getting through this really, really fast considering they're hour-long episodes, but it's just really good. Like, I fully understand why it was on the air for so long. So far, right? There's 15 seasons total, and I'm only by season 3, so there's plenty of time for this to go south, but so far I'm very much enjoying it. So that's what's going on. Happy Wednesday. Alright friends, wrapping up the episode. It was a good day. I got to record 2 of the 4 videos I set out to record. I ran out of a key ingredient for one of the videos that didn't happen. And for the other video that didn't happen, I didn't have time, honestly, to record it because kiddo kind of flooded the bathroom. And so I had to go into like crisis control mode, and the rest of my day was kind of filled with that. So I feel good though about what I did get done, and plans have already been made to fulfill the rest of my obligations. So, you know, that's fine. It was a good day, and I'm glad I got to do some of the stuff on my list anyway. So, looking forward to the weekend. Hoping for finally some fun Christmassy stuff. At the very least, I really hope we get our Christmas tree this weekend because the month's like halfway gone at this point. I think that one of the things that really screwed with my schedule is the fact that Thanksgiving fell so late this year, because typically Thanksgiving happens and there's still like a full week left in November. So I used that time to like ready the house, get mentally prepared myself, etc., organize things so that once December comes around several days later, there's a plan in place, everything is set up to like we can start decorating, we can start doing whatever, and you know, there's time to do all those things. But this year it was like Thanksgiving's on a Thursday, December's on Sunday, like moments between one thing and the next. And that I feel like shouldn't be such a huge deal, but it actually severely impacted everything. I still haven't decorated for Christmas. We still don't have our tree. We haven't done anything Christmassy yet, and it's already halfway through the month, like I said. So, you know, we have stuff to make up for, right? We have only so much time to make up for all the things that we've not yet done. So hopefully this weekend will be the beginning of that. But I want to thank you so much for being here all the same and watching all my videos so far. We've not missed a day yet. I'm very proud of myself for that. Halfway through the month, and Vlogmas is still going strong. Actually, I think we're over halfway through Vlogmas at this point because I am doing videos from the 1st to the 25th, and this is coming out on the 14th. So actually, yeah, Vlogmas is over halfway done, and we're still kicking. So very proud of me for that. Very proud of you for still being here supporting. So, yeah, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for supporting the channel. Make sure that you're subscribed and that you click the notification bell so you don't miss any more of the Vlogmas content and all the stuff that's coming in the new year. And we'll chat again really, really soon. Bye.